Yo, what's going on? Eris Wuju here. Hope y'all having a great day. Today's video is going to be the latest patch notes and the hotfix. So for the general fixes, that's going to include various crash fixes, as well as fixes to improvements to the matchmaking and party systems. The containers that you couldn't interact with are going to be aided, as well as locations that were getting people stuck. And I know in a previous fix, they made it so that you couldn't be body blocked, but I guess when they did that, it broke something, and on the other map, or downtown Crescent Cove, people weren't able to use the truck escape for a minute, but they definitely got on that and got that fixed. That was kind of wild. It was like a barrier or something, an invisible barrier. Another thing that was fixed up was players not being returned to the main menu after the host left the party, or closed the party. As well as leaving a match, players would not return to the main menu as they were supposed to. And when it comes to the private matches, apparently the timer was starting during the cinematic, so they got that changed to work properly. Another thing that was fixed was the issues where all the party members would not return to the main menu. Another thing that was fixed is where all party members would return to the main menu from the customization menu if the host exit the customization menu. And moving on to the human side of the changes in this hotfix, and one of the major things here is the damage across the board, all human melee weapons, ranged weapons, and thrown items. So they mostly dialed back on the damage here, and I would also say the bricks got changed a lot. They don't seem to stun as long, and I doubt they're doing as much damage as they did before. Another thing on the human side was that when many humans interacted with an interaction at the same time, several issues would happen. There was another problem with throwing an item could cause the character to be interaction locked instead. And when it comes to the item cards, some of them will persist on the screen after giving an item card to a dead player. And there was a big issue where the thrown compass could kill a downed clown. And speaking of the clowns, let's talk about some of the issues that got fixed on their end. So there were still problems with clowntalities, or people leaving while being cocooned, as well as the VoIP not working properly when a clown died. And when it comes to using one of the clown tricks, the pizza box, the health bar wouldn't be accurate. When it comes to the recently buffed item, the Petashot Blaster, it was unable to hit players point blank range. So now that it can, it definitely cocoons them a lot faster. Because the closer they are, the stronger it is. That's just how that gun works. Now, when it comes to the other cotton candy guns, it seemed really inconsistent. Some of them wouldn't cottonize, just a lot of objectives. But they seem to be righting that ship. Another thing on the clown end was the lackey spawn timer, and now that's going to be shaped up to be more consistent with how it's supposed to be. And that's going to do it for this video. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you want to stay updated, and like the video if you gain value.